If you've been waiting for Toyota to bring something fresh, rugged, and modern to the midsize SUV segment, then you're going to love what's coming next. The 2026 Toyota Mini Fortuner Veloz is shaping up to be one of the most exciting new SUVs Toyota has teased in years. It feels like Toyota finally said, all right, people want a smaller Fortuner, they want something stylish, and they want something efficient, let's build it. And honestly, from everything we're seeing and hearing so far, this might just be the sweet spot between practicality, off-road capability, and everyday comfort. What's immediately interesting is the design direction Toyota is taking. You know how the full-size Fortuner has this bold, tough presence? Now imagine shrinking that attitude into a more compact, city-friendly body, but without losing the rugged personality. That's exactly the vibe the Mini Fortuner Veloz is bringing. The front end looks sharp and aggressive, almost like a baby Land Cruiser with slimmer LED lights, a thicker, more muscular grille, and a stance that just looks planted. It's the kind of SUV you glance at twice because it looks capable even when it's parked. From the side profiles and early concept sketches floating around, the lines are clean. The windows are slightly more aerodynamic than the older Fortuner, and the wheel arches have that squared-off attitude that shouts, mini but mighty. And the rear, well, Toyota finally seems to be modernizing their taillight game. The LED bars look premium, with that sleek red glow that makes it stand out at night. It's a stylish evolution, but still unmistakably Toyota. Under the hood, this is where things really get exciting. Toyota is leaning heavily into the hybrid world, and honestly, it's about time. The Mini Fortuner Veloz is expected to come with a next-gen hybrid setup that balances power and fuel savings. You get that instant electric torque for quick takeoffs, smoother acceleration in traffic, and when you need more muscle for climbing or overtaking, the petrol engine joins in seamlessly. It's simple, it's smooth, and it's perfect for people who don't want a fully electric SUV yet, but definitely want something closer to the future. And even though it's a smaller version of the Fortuner, don't underestimate its ability off the beaten path. Toyota knows their audience. We're talking weekend adventurers, road trippers, families who occasionally take their vehicle into rougher terrain, so they're giving this thing good ground clearance, proper rugged body cladding, and depending on the market, there might even be a 4x4 option. Imagine a compact SUV that's comfortable every day, but still has the heart of a Fortuner. That's exactly the energy the Mini Fortuner Veloz is giving. Inside the cabin is where Toyota is stepping up their game in a big way. The interior looks way more premium than what we've seen in older midsize Toyotas. Think soft-touch materials, stitching on the dashboard, a bigger infotainment screen, definitely in that modern Toyota family style, wireless charging, ambient lighting, and smarter storage spaces. The seats look supportive, the layout feels familiar but upgraded, and honestly, for families, daily commuters, or people who just want something comfortable and clean, this is going to be a really nice place to spend time. What's also interesting is that Toyota is trying to strike a balance between being a tough SUV and a fuel-friendly hybrid daily driver. So even though it has the rugged look, the driving experience is expected to feel smoother and more refined than traditional ladder-frame SUVs like the bigger Fortuner. This means less body shake, more comfort over bumps, quieter cabins, and easier driving in cities. Basically, Toyota is trying to give you the Fortuner attitude with Corolla Cross comfort, and that's honestly a smart move. Now, let's talk about price, which is usually the biggest question for an upcoming SUV. Since this sits below the full-size Fortuner, it's obviously going to be more affordable. But because it's packing hybrid tech and a more premium interior, it might be slightly higher than the usual mid-range crossovers. Depending on the market, most people are expecting it to land somewhere between the Corolla Cross and the current Fortuner, basically right in the sweet spot where young families, first-time SUV buyers, and people upgrading from compact cars are all looking. And compared to past Toyota models, the Mini Fortuner Veloz feels like a solid evolution. The older Veloz was more of a family MPV, but this new version? It's stepping into SUV territory with more confidence. Compared to the full Fortuner, it's lighter, more efficient, easier to handle, and way more modern inside. It's almost like Toyota looked at their lineup and realized there was a big gap between the small crossovers and the big ladder-frame SUVs, and this is the answer. So overall, the 2026 Toyota Mini Fortuner Veloz is shaping up to be one of the most exciting launches coming from Toyota. It's compact but bold, stylish but practical, hybrid but still rugged and premium, without going too high in price. If you've ever wished the Fortuner had a smaller, more city-friendly little brother, this is it. And if Toyota nails the final design and features the way everyone expects, this might become one of the most popular new SUVs in markets around the world. If you're as excited about this as I am, definitely keep an eye out for updates because Toyota is gearing up for a big reveal soon. And trust me, when this thing hits the roads, you're going to see a lot of them.